Are you about to start your adhesive converting journey, but you feel like you're forgetting something? Well, let's talk about Corona surface treatment and how it can be a necessary step in your process. In this video, we're going to talk about the differences between Corona and plasma treatment processes, the materials involved, and whether or not it makes sense for you to look into this treatment process. Corona surface treatment involves introducing ionized gases to the surface of a material and then applying voltage to that. This process promotes the formation of bonds between the surface and things like adhesive and inks and other coatings. Corona and plasma treatments are very similar actually. The main difference is that Corona treatment is better for larger areas, three-dimensional parts, treating all of those surfaces versus plasma treatment is more for localized treatment. In the end, both processes result in a higher surface energy surface on whatever material they're treating. Corona surface treatment is good for materials that are naturally less absorbent. These materials include plastics, foils, films, and other non-absorbent substrates. The primary limitation of Corona treatment is that it's a temporary treatment. It doesn't last forever and it actually begins degrading immediately following treatment. If enough time passes between the treatment and the printing or just general usage requiring the raised surface energy, you may need to retreat that material in order for it to work. You should consider Corona treatment process whenever you have a situation when the surface tension of the material you're looking to use is just not high enough and you need to achieve a higher surface tension in order to get an ink or an adhesive to adhere to that surface. One option to avoid the need for Corona treatment would be sourcing a material that has a high enough surface energy to where you do not need that process. However, sometimes the customer can't afford to change that particular material and that material is required. And in those cases, you will need to consider Corona treatment. There are lots of other materials out there that are naturally high in surface tension, but sometimes those aren't applicable to your specific application. And those that require lower surface energy materials such as plastics and foils, those will need to be treated with Corona treatment in order for them to accept inks and adhesives for your application. Finding a material that meets your tolerances and printability requirements can be quite a task to manage. When you work with a converter, they can help recommend the best solution for you. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to visit the Learning Center on our website or reach out to us directly. Thanks for watching.